Alright, today's wee test ride, CRF300. I once had the 250, so let's see how we go on. I have already ridden it, probably about 10 miles. It does feel a little bit spindly, but then when you're used to bigger bikes, it's always going to feel that way. Let's see how we get on. The front wheel just feels a bit funny at times. It's maybe something you get used to. I did have one before and I didn't mind it. I didn't have memories of it being like that on that one, but I do remember test riding a new one, pretty much thinking the same. Second gear there. It's making mincemeat of these roads. I feel a little bit of vibe on the foot peg, but not much, just a little bit. Definitely would say the seat is far from being comfortable. It's okay at the moment, but I could tell that if you run it long enough, you're going to feel it. So these kind of roads are just perfect for it. And that's why I came this way, because I felt that it would really, it's exactly the kind of thing I want to do. Just go down little narrow roads and do a bit of exploring without a big bulky bike. It's that long since I've been down here. I'm like, God, have I got lost again? I got lost going through Dalkeith, and I thought, how did that happen? Well, I think it's just been that long since I've been down this way. I don't remember this being like this, but I feel like I've come the wrong way. But have I? Have I not? You can always turn round. I thought we came down to a dead end. I don't remember this. I can't believe that I've forgotten so much of the routes that I used to do all the time. I've been down here before, but this is not where I think I am. I don't think. But it's okay, we can turn around and head back. This has been a good little patch to get a feel for the bike. I vaguely remember some of this, but you'll have to forgive me now. I'm just trying to calibrate my brain to think where I am. it's definitely got the torque, which is quite nice. Because that's what you want. You want a little bit of a lazy bike, and it's definitely got that about it. I'm just trying to think where I am. This is not where I expected to be. But we'll turn around because I think we're probably long enough on the course. There is a little bit extra I can chuck in, so we'll take a look at that. It would be interesting to try the NX500 just because if you go for the rally version of this, there's no difference in the price really, and you're going to get a 500cc twin, but it just doesn't have the enduro appeal that this has got. He's indicating I can pass, but is he going in there anyway? Yes, he was. So it gets up to B road speeds quite easily, and I'm a big lump, so pat on the back to it there. And you drop your speed really quickly on it. Again, we could try a bit of standing up, which I think your arse would need here and there, but it's not a huge seat, no surprise. Let's see how she picks up. 5th gear. So I know this corner's caught me before, and I should have remembered it. Hoping that we can go in here. I don't feel I'm riding it that well. Too used to road bikes and Harleys and big bikes. So buzzing along here, 6th gear, no problem. I've got the camera mounted on the chin this time instead of on the extra bar I've got, so I don't know how good the video is going to be. It's a nice day today though. See, this is why I'm getting confused with things, because I can't believe that I've lost track with the routes that we used to do. I can't believe it. But it has been a long time. It was pre-COVID when we were doing all that, so that was a while ago. And this is where this makes sense. This is where it comes to life and is really enjoyable. Just doing this little bit of sort of back road exploring is just good fun. And I mean, the handling's a bit, it's not a road bike obviously, and it's offset me a little bit. I'm not riding it really well. I totally have to adjust to how to ride it, to sort of ride it better. I think I'm not doing too well on it, I feel, but it's so different to what I've had, what I've been riding for all these years. I did have one for a little while, and it was a 250, and I did like it, and it was really quite a nifty little bike, and I loved the styling. I love the styling of this better than the Rally, but the trouble was that the fuel range on it was just so poor. You know, the tank size was just ridiculous, and I think you were getting to 75-80 miles and you were getting a flashing light. It was just like, you know, you're filling up. You know, you don't want to be, if you're going to your work, I don't want to be filling up I don't want to be filling up twice a week, you know. And so the Rally makes more sense because of its tank size. I've got a video somewhere of me coming down here, and I think I was on an Africa Twin, and at the time there'd been a lot of rain, and this road was flooded really bad, and I just decided that I'd ride through it, and I remember having fits of giggles because it was I felt like a big kid, and it wasn't my bike, and I got the bike absolutely black. Probably wasn't very popular when I went back. Anyway, we're going to pull over here and I'll try and see if I can get a photo. Not really a great place to stop, but maybe get away with it. I still would have to have a wee think about something like the NX500, just because it's going to have a little bit more power, a little bit more comfort long distance, and I'm not sure. It would still do B roads and that really well, but it just doesn't have the look of this, you know, and it doesn't have the single cylinder feel of it either. So there are elements of this bike that I really quite like, and I'm sure the Rally might feel a little bit different. It's a bit taller, and I don't think the tyre pressures are right on this. There's right over that water is my home. I really am watching the speeds. I'm trying my best anyway. I know I said that. I've said that in a few videos, and I think when I was out road testing the Pan America, I was going a bit too fast on that. The Pan America was it was a nice bike, but even at the reduced price, it was just never going to, you know, it was going to lose a lot of money the minute it came out the door. Which was a pity, because it was a nice bike, but I don't think I would have paid even the reduced price, which seems quite a good price on reflection, but I just feel still I'd lose too much money on what I was thinking of doing, so kind of put that to the side. And then I was still quite interested in these kind of bikes, but I have got other little plans, other little things on the go. Christ, they're going slow. So the camera won't last much longer, but I think I can say that I've enjoyed it. I've not been disappointed by it. I am a little bit concerned that it's just a little bit too light for me, but that's a funny sort of argument to have when I'm looking for something that's quite light. And I know that the Raleigh would be taller. But as far as power goes and doing your sort of B-road exploring and that kind of stuff, it's got plenty of power for that. If that's all I wanted to do with it, it does that job quite well. Anyway, I'll say thank you for watching. It's not been a great video. I'm not, you know, I'm just road testing this bike. I'm not reviewing it. Reviewing it is something you do when you own something a good lengthy period. This is just a test ride, and I'm not disappointed with it. You know, I knew what to expect. I maybe, you know, forgot a little bit about how light it feels. Now I have got a wee surprise coming, and I'm not going to say right now what it is, but let's just say it's something that I'm very fond of. And sometimes you can feel a bit opportunist on the things that happen. It's not sipped a lot of fuel according to the gauge. I think the Raleigh would be a nice version of this with a bigger tank. I'm not so keen on the styling, but I think it still would do a nice job. Now my bum is feeling a little bit tender on the bony bits, so you definitely are going to have comfort issues with this bike. I think you would have to expect that, because the seat does feel very, very plank-like.